Think your weight problems are due to a lack of self-control, not restricting your calories, or not spending enough dreary hours on a treadmill? The real reason may surprise you. Shocking research by a team of neuroscientists has revealed it's not actually you in control of your cravings. It's not your brain that decided you wanted that sugary bagel on the way to work this morning, or choose to eat foods you know add extra inches to your waistline, yet you find impossible to resist. There's an invader in your gut, a parasite, a microbe that's hijacked the vagus nerve from your gut to your brain and sends it messages demanding to be fed more of the carbs, sugars, and junk foods that help it grow, spread, and multiply. This microscopic pest could be spreading in your gut right now, and you wouldn't even know it. Yet, scientists have warned that unless this tiny pest is eradicated, you'll never be free from your cravings for pizzas, bagels, and sugar-loaded junk foods. Even worse, if it's allowed to continue growing, it can wreak havoc on your immune system, liver, and even your brain. Bloating, IBS, leaky gut, and even brain fog are all warning signs that an infestation is out of control. Thankfully, recent breakthroughs in microbiology have led to the development of a natural protocol that can wipe out this parasite and free you from debilitating food cravings. A protocol that solves the 3 key reasons why similar attempts to eradicate it failed in the past. A protocol so powerful that when followed, you can look forward to your food addiction fading away, kickstarting your metabolism into overdrive, toxic visceral fat being released from your body's cells, your entire digestive tract rejuvenating so you get more nutrition from the healthy foods you do eat, and you can finally gain your dream body shape with less of the pain, misery, or frustration of dieting. In this short video, you'll discover exactly what this protocol is, the 3 key reasons why it succeeds where others fail, and how you can join the 12,000 other people who've used it to gain a trim, slim figure without the pain, misery, and frustration of traditional dieting. First, you may be wondering why your doctor hasn't warned you about the brain-controlling parasite. Why hasn't it made the mainstream news, been a hot topic on daytime talk shows, or given the attention a health threat of this magnitude deserves? The reason is because it was only recently discovered. It's only in the last couple of years it went from a crackpot theory to proven scientific fact. Yet when microbiologists did catch a glimpse of this parasite, it was instantly obvious that we've been treating weight loss wrong all along. If you've struggled to lose weight up to now, you need to know it's not your fault. If you've been jumping from diet to diet, followed one complicated meal plan after another, cut out all your favorite foods, religiously counted your calories, exercised to the point of exhaustion, and still found it impossible to lose weight, and, more importantly, keep it off because of gnawing food cravings, you need to know that it's gut microbes that control hunger, not your brain. Inside your gut is an ecosystem of trillions of tiny microbes. It's like a rainforest in which they all compete for space to live and food to eat. Collectively, it's called the microbiome. It's where hormones are made and feel-good reward chemicals like dopamine are produced. It's like a control room where messages on what foods to eat, our mood, and how hungry we feel are decided upon. These messages are then sent up the vagus nerve to the brain. As Dr. Octopus from the Arizona State University Department of Psychology notes, microbes have the capacity to manipulate behavior and mood through altering the neural signals in the vagus nerve, changing taste receptors, producing toxins to make us feel bad, and releasing chemical rewards to make us feel good. So you see, it's the quantity and quality of certain gut microbes that decide every aspect of your health, and the different types are constantly struggling for dominance. Sadly, for many people, it's the bad microbes that have taken control. A team of neuroscientists from the Champalimaud Center in Lisbon, Portugal, recently discovered what damage this can do to people's health, and why what happens in our gut could be the #1 cause of the global obesity epidemic. In an experiment, they analyzed how gut microbes trigger cravings for certain foods, and they were shocked to discover that a particular type of gut bacteria can trigger uncontrollable cravings for sugar. This discovery has been vindicated by 2 other studies on gut bacteria published in the prestigious Nature journal, The first study was a study done on almost 300 Danes. It found a direct link between obesity and a lack of bacterial diversity, and that people with fewer types of gut bacteria have a higher risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, and heart disease. The second study was of 49 overweight French people. The French are supposed to be paragons of healthy eating, yet it appears even they've succumbed to the ravages of processed food. As the study found that French people who eat a lot of processed food have decimated their gut bacteria and were putting themselves on the fast track to a life plagued by obesity, chronic disease, and ill health. There's one gut microbe in particular that has functional doctors, like Dr. Josh Axe and Dr. Mercola, deeply worried, as it's been discovered that when bad bacteria levels get too high, this microscopic menace can wreak havoc to our health. This microbe is actually a fungus, a pathogenic yeast that's normally harmless, but if it's allowed to grow, spread, and multiply, it can break down the walls of the intestinal tract and get into the bloodstream. And rather than tell the brain to feed on more vegetables, fruit, and whole grains, the foods we know we should be eating to stay fit, healthy, and well, it does the opposite. It triggers massive cravings for sugar. This mind-controlling parasite has a name: Candida. The more Candida spreads, the more control it has over your food cravings, and the more you yearn for pizza, breads, bagels, and all the sugar and carb-rich foods we know are bad for us but can't stop eating. If you suffer from constant infections and allergies, recurring skin disorders, brain fog, bloated belly and gas, joint pain, insatiable hunger, need for caffeine, constant low energy, then you may be suffering from a Candida overgrowth right now. What's worse is that Candida overgrowths are becoming common, as the root cause is something we've been given since we were kids in the belief it's making us healthy, yet it could have been doing the reverse all along. And that is taking antibiotics. Antibiotics are like dropping napalm bombs on your gut's rainforest. They completely wipe out nearly all your gut bacteria. And sadly, it's often the good bacteria that get killed off first. This leaves an open field for dastardly, mind-controlling, junk food-craving Candida and its minions to take control. And this war for the gut is being fought on a nationwide scale. A study, published in the New England Journal of Medicine, found that U.S. states that prescribe the most antibiotics also have the highest rates of obesity. Thankfully, there's a way to turn the tide. Recent breakthroughs in microbiology mean we now better understand how the microbiome works and what needs to be done to keep it healthy. Even better is that a 100% natural protocol has been developed that can replenish the ranks of the good guys, so they can rise up and reclaim control of your gut health and vagus nerve. And when they do, your cravings for sugars and carbs can recede. Your portion sizes at mealtimes can get smaller. The pounds can start to fall off the scales, and you can gain all sorts of remarkable health improvements throughout your body. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you need to do to regain control of your gut, weight, and health. For many overweight people, this protocol for rebalancing the gut can't come soon enough. This includes a retired government worker called Alice. Alice is your average mature woman who found getting to her ideal weight an unwinnable battle. She's tried Atkins, keto, paleo, and even gone vegan for a few weeks. But every time she thought she'd close the door on her food cravings, they'd mercilessly kick their way back in and overpower her willpower. Food binges soon followed, and rebound weight with a vengeance. Alice's weight problems were so severe that she suffered from near constant joint pain. This forced her into carrying around a bottle of laxatives to sip from to relieve the constipation from chronic painkiller use. This added yet more shame to how she was feeling. All in all, she was in a miserable place. Eventually, Alice decided she couldn't go on like this. She went to her doctor for advice on how she could break the chains of her food addiction. He measured her weight, checked her blood pressure, took some notes, and suggested she cut down on calories and got more exercise. The same advice she'd been given for the last 10 years. Alice knew that dieting had less than a snowball's chance in hell of working, and left the doctor's office close to tears. Would she ever be rid of the pounds of toxic fat that were slowly killing her from the inside? With nothing to lose, Alice decided natural therapy was worth a shot, and she went to a naturopath. When she stepped into the naturopath's office, she was amazed by the vast array of bottles containing brightly colored herbs, plant extracts, and ingredients she didn't recognize. It was a colorful parallel world to her doctor's white-walled, sterile office. Alice confessed to the naturopath how her relentless cravings, joint pain, and constipation were making her miserable and feeling trapped. The naturopath nodded in understanding. She then explained something Alice's mainstream doctor had never even mentioned. Her weight and health problems all originated in her gut. Like millions of overweight people from around the world, Alice was suffering from an overgrowth of the sugar-craving parasite, the yeast known as Candida. It was Candida that was making her crave junk food. It was Candida that made her constantly feel hungry, no matter how much she ate. It was Candida that caused her glucose to spike, her insulin to skyrocket, and her body's cells to get clogged up with toxic, inflammation-spreading visceral fat. When Alice heard all this, she felt a mixture of relief and disgust. Relief that she now knew why her dieting attempts had failed in the past. Disgust to think that there was a parasite in control of her gut, brain, and food cravings. The naturopath then explained how. Everything that happens in the microbiome affects everything else. When your microbiome is out of balance, it causes your hormones to go haywire, your body to suffer from nutrient deficiencies, your skin to blemish and wrinkle, energy levels to plummet, brain fog, bloating and indigestion, and the list went on and on. The vital thing for Alice to know was this: unless she rebalanced her gut bacteria, she would never resolve her weight problems or other health issues. The naturopath then gave Alice a strict diet to follow, known as the GAPS diet. The GAPS diet is designed to starve bad bacteria of the carbs and sugars that feed them. GAPS also aims to boost good bacteria with fermented foods like sauerkraut, kefir, pickles, and natural yogurt. But while GAPS has a strong track record of helping people rebalance their gut and remedy leaky gut, IBS, and celiac disease, it has a major setback. The GAPS diet is brutally tough to follow. Alice did her best, but she found having to prepare fermented foods at home hugely time-consuming. Going cold turkey on sugars and carbs also left her feeling drained, hungry, and miserable. She needed a better solution. So Alice jumped on Google to do her own research. After burning the midnight oil, she made a breakthrough. She discovered she could boost her good bacteria with a probiotic supplement, and how probiotics are like swallowing armies of good bacteria who parachute in to replenish the ranks and launch a fight back against Candida and its bad bacteria minions. Taking a daily probiotic certainly sounded more appealing to Alice than struggling to get through portions of sauerkraut and kefir every day. Her hopes started to rise. Would taking a daily probiotic finally solve her weight and joint pain problems? Alice thought it was worth a try. So she went to her local food store to get a tub of probiotics with the most impressive sounding claims on the label. She then took one diligently every day and waited. A week passed. 2 weeks passed. Then a full month. But nothing happened. Her cravings were as relentless as ever. Her belly fat as stubborn as before. The nagging ache in her joints just as grueling. And there was no let-up in her bloating, constipation, or diarrhea either. Alice felt betrayed, cheated, a victim of clever marketing claims over reality. But Alice is a stubborn lady. She wasn't ready to give up. So she jumped back on Google to try to find out why the probiotics hadn't worked. Was there a vital ingredient they were missing? She soon discovered that just because it says probiotic on the label doesn't mean it's going to be effective at boosting healthy gut bacteria, as Alice had just discovered. The huge rise in obesity and digestive problems has created a huge demand for probiotics, and supplement manufacturers are only too happy to take advantage. But their glee at cutting corners to push up profits has resulted in a glut of dodgy pills that barely work. For a probiotic to be effective, it must contain lots of different strains of healthy bacteria. If you're over 40, deal with a lot of stress, travel a lot, or can't always eat a good diet, you should look for a probiotic with at least 50 billion CFU. What's more, Alice's research revealed that there are 3 key qualities a probiotic must have for it to be effective. First, it must contain L-Glyceri. This is a vital probiotic for weight loss. There are lots of claims and theories about how probiotics help with weight loss, and a dream team of Japanese scientists decided to put them to the test. In labs across the country, they conducted a gold standard, double-blind, randomized, placebo-controlled study of the probiotic strain L-Glyceri. Overweight subjects were given either a fermented milk containing the probiotic or a fermented milk without it. They then drank their milk daily for 12 weeks. At the end of the trial, the subjects arrived back at their local lab to be assessed. The scientists were stunned to discover that those who drank the probiotic milk had significant reductions in BMI and belly fat. In fact, there was an average weight reduction of 4.6% in belly fat and a 1.4% reduction in body weight. And this was just from the daily probiotic milk, not from a brutal exercise regimen or starvation dieting. The team of Japanese scientists swiftly gave L-Glyceri their stamp of approval. In their study's conclusion, they stated that the probiotic LG2055 showed lowering effects on abdominal adiposity, body weight, and other measures, suggesting its beneficial influence on metabolic disorders. So that's the first ingredient a probiotic must have for it to be effective. The second is the bioavailability booster, BioPerine. This is essential for boosting the bioavailability of turmeric. You've likely heard of turmeric. It's an Indian spice that gives curry its creamy yellow color and rich flavor. Turmeric has a long history of being used to make weight loss remedies in the ancient system of Ayurveda medicine. Turmeric's ability to burn off belly fat is believed to be due to its active ingredient, curcumin. A study at Vallejo Research in Milan, Italy, led by the renowned scientist Di Piero, sought to prove or disprove whether curcumin is effective for weight loss. A total of 44 subjects were divided into two groups. One group was given a daily herbal remedy containing curcumin and the other a placebo. Both groups then had their weight measured after 60 days. Di Piero and his team were delighted to discover that the group given the curcumin natural remedy had lost up to 4.91% of their weight, had up to a 8.43% reduction in their body fat, and had reduced their waistline up to 4.14%. In other words, they were significantly slimmer and healthier. And this was just from their daily curcumin remedy. Keen not to be seen to be exaggerating his study's findings, Di Piero dryly noted, "Our findings suggest that a bioavailable form of curcumin is well tolerated and can positively influence weight management in overweight people." So you see, based on Di Piero's study and the other studies done over the years, sprinkling turmeric on your tea can turn it into an instant weight loss tonic. But sadly, life is never that simple. For turmeric to be effective for weight loss, it must contain 95% curcumin. Not only that, the curcumin in the turmeric must be bioavailable. That means it must be easily absorbable by the body. Otherwise, it flushes straight through you. Thankfully, scientists have found a way of making curcumin more bioavailable, and that's by combining it with BioPerine. BioPerine is an extract from black pepper, and when you add it to turmeric, up to 2,000% more curcumin is absorbed into the body. BioPerine makes other ingredients more bioavailable too, making it a vital ingredient if a probiotic is to be effective. Now, the third vital quality a probiotic must have for weight loss is to have delayed release capsules. Your stomach is a hazardous place for supplements. To have a chance of reaching your colon in one piece, probiotics have to survive being dunked in your stomach's acid bath, being doused in gastric juices, and then pounded by your gut lining. Unless the capsule is delayed release, it won't hold together long enough for its probiotic troops to be released into the gut. Instead, it will do little more than make expensive pee. But delayed release capsules are costly to make, and unscrupulous manufacturers are prone to using low-grade capsules that are little better than sugar pills despite their high price. So even if it says a probiotic on the label, it contains the L-Glyceri strain and has BioPerine included, unless the capsules are delayed release, they'll never survive long enough to provide the health benefits claimed on the label. After reading all this, Alice felt she was making progress. She now had her checklist of qualities a probiotic must have for it to be effective at replenishing her good bacteria and giving her command of her food cravings. High CFU units of 50 billion or more. Probiotic strain L. gasseri SBT2055. Bioavailability booster bioperine. Delayed release capsules. She then spent hours checking the labels and reviews of every probiotic she could find. She'd often get close, only to discover the capsules were poor quality. They didn't contain bioperine, or were missing the key weight loss probiotic L. gasseri. There were times when she was close to giving up, but Alice had invested so much time, energy, and hope in finding the perfect probiotic. She wasn't going to admit defeat now. She was so close. And then finally, she struck gold. She discovered a Facebook group in which they were discussing gut health and all the probiotics they'd tried. One name stood out more than the others: Provitalize. Alice checked some reviews to see whether the reality supported the science, and her hopes grew.
Hi, I'm Betsy Ortolano, 51 years old from Chicago. I was very intrigued when I first saw Provitalize. I have been experiencing some weight gain, digestive issues, decreased energy levels, and all the ingredients that I recognized in Provitalize, generally I've seen just as separate ingredients, to help things like inflammation and energy levels and appetite suppressants. So seeing it all in one pill, I thought, what the heck, I might as well give it a try. I am now in my second bottle of Provitalize, and I couldn't be happier. I have seen some diminished belly fat, definitely increased energy levels. I no longer need that afternoon nap anymore, and my digestive issues are definitely not as severe as they used to be. So if you are experiencing any of the issues that I have, I would highly recommend that you try Provitalize.
Hello, my name is Jennifer, and I'm 54 years old, and I live in Southern California, in Los Angeles. And this is my third month taking Provitalize, and I like it very much. It's really cut down on my appetite. I've lost about 15 pounds. I hope to eventually lose about 30 more. Thank you.
Having been burned before, Alice was still cautious. Did these testimonials sound too good to be true? So she checked Provitalize against her list and was delighted to discover it ticked all the boxes. She promptly ordered it online. Within a few days of taking it, she noticed how her appetite and hunger were changing. Her nagging yearning for sugars and carbs started to fade. Her gnawing food cravings reduced to barely a murmur. Her portion sizes got smaller. She stopped snacking between meals. Then, before she knew it, she'd lost 25 pounds of ugly fat from her belly, thighs, and upper arms. And as her diet improved and her gut microbiome recovered, all sorts of remarkable changes happened in Alice's body. Carrying less weight around reduced the strain on her joints. She started reducing her intake of painkillers, until one day, she threw her bottle of laxatives in the trash. Finally, she was free of the embarrassing constipation that had dogged her life for so long. And as the pounds started to fall off the scales, her clothes started to feel looser, her face thinner and her cheeks more defined. Alice almost couldn't believe the transformation she saw in the mirror, and she felt relieved knowing she'd never have to endure another starvation diet again. Now, her gut microbiome was in perfect balance. Her body would take care of her weight for her. This story sounds remarkable, perhaps a little unbelievable. Yet Alice isn't the only person to have experienced huge changes to their food cravings, body weight, and all-around health after trying Provitalize.
Hi, my name is Vicki Oleski. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and I've been having some trouble with weight management, lack of energy, and some problems falling asleep. So when I read about Provitalize and noticed the ingredients in it, I said, well, it sounds like it can help me. I was, of course, very skeptical, but I ordered 2 bottles, and I'm on my second bottle, and I'm very happy with the results so far. I seem to have more energy. My sleep is much better, and the most important thing is that people have actually said to me, what have you done? You look thinner. And I have not gotten on the scale, but I know that my stomach is flatter, and I'm very happy about that. And I intend to continue with Provitalize. So I'm very happy with the product.
Hi, my name is BJ, and I started taking Provitalize about 2 months ago. I had seen it on Facebook, and it seemed to be something that would address the issues I was having with belly fat and energy and appetite. So I looked at the ingredients, did a little research on those, checked the reviews, and I have heard about several of the components of Provitalize, and I've heard good things about them individually. So I thought, why not give them a try as a one pill supplement. Since I've been taking it for about a month and a half, I have seen my belly fat be almost reduced to about 2 inches. I've dropped about 5 or 6 pounds, and I sleep better. I feel like I have better gut health, and I just have more energy. So I'm very happy with Provitalize, and I will continue to take it, and I highly recommend it to anybody else that's on the fence about trying something different.
So, what is Provitalize exactly? Provitalize is a probiotic supplement focused on weight loss. It's specially formulated to provide all the normal benefits of a probiotic, including improved gut health, increased levels of good bacteria, and stronger immunity. Yet, it also includes bacteria strains and ingredients specifically chosen for their ability to curb sugar cravings and to reduce the lethal visceral fat around the belly, hips, and thighs. The foundation to Provitalize's success are its 3 key probiotic strains. These have been carefully chosen for their potency at combating bad bacteria and disrupting fat formation in your gut. The first strain is B. lactis. Provitalize contains 17.2 billion CFUs of this natural booster shot for skyrocketing your body's immunity. It's a powerhouse bacteria strain that plays a key role in digestion and overall metabolism. Clinical, randomized, controlled studies have suggested that B. lactis may help to support healthy body mass indexes, balanced cholesterol, better cardiovascular health markers, improved anti-inflammatory levels, and reduced BMI. The strain is also believed to be more beneficial if you often fall sick and are more prone to infections and want to fight through flu season with confidence. The second key strain is B. breve. This supports increased metabolism and enhanced longevity. Provitalize contains 50 billion CFUs of this youth-enhancing probiotic strain. Clinical trials have suggested that B. breve may help to suppress fat accumulation, support healthy cholesterol, regulate blood sugar levels to prevent excessive rapid weight gain, reduce sugar absorption, and even regulate stress hormones. In fact, one study found that B. breve significantly lowers fat mass and better manages levels of the C-reactive protein, which is linked to obesity. What's more, B. breve also stimulates your immune system and inhibits E. coli. It also suppresses growth of the dreaded fungus Candida, revealed to you in this video. The third key strain in Provitalize is L. gaceri. There are 1 billion CFUs of L. gaceri in Provitalize. It plays a vital role in disrupting fats in your gut and passing unhealthy lipids as waste. L. gaceri was mentioned in this video as a key strain a probiotic must have if it's to be effective for weight loss. This is because of the wide range of benefits L. gaceri has for reawakening your metabolism so more fat can be burned off as energy. L. gaceri is also believed to help clear up allergies, reduce the accumulation of belly fat, and speed up your metabolism. On their own, these 3 key strains can be highly beneficial for rebalancing your gut bacteria, reducing a Candida overgrowth, regaining control of your food cravings, and being able to finally lose weight. Yet, when making Provitalize, we went further still. We've added 5 more ingredients to help lower inflammation, to provide powerful antioxidants, and to increase nutrient absorption, so you can keep your gut health in check while burning off fat. All of these ingredients have been selected for their ability to promote fewer food cravings and a long-term reduction in fat on the belly, thighs, upper arms, and other problem areas. This includes turmeric root extract. As mentioned earlier, curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, has a long history in alternative medicine for promoting weight loss. Curcumin has also been found to have powerful anti-inflammatory effects and is a very strong antioxidant. If you remember, the study done by the Italian scientist Di Piero found that curcumin can help trigger a near 5% loss of body weight within 60 days and a near 8.5% reduction in body fat. And to make the curcumin as bioavailable as possible, Provitalize contains premium-grade bioperine extracted from black pepper. Bioperine helps increase the overall absorption and maximizes the potency of every ingredient in Provitalize. It has been used as a bioavailability booster for over 20 years, and studies have shown that it enhances absorption of nutrients by at least 30%. Bioperine also helps with the absorption of another of Provitalize's key ingredients, the moringa leaf. This has been added for its perceived ability to help manage blood sugar levels, to help lower cholesterol, and support your brain health. Moringa leaf is packed with vitamins E and C. These help fight oxidation that leads to neuron degeneration while improving brain function. In fact, moringa leaf has even displayed favorable preliminary results as a remedy for age-related mental decline. The final two special added ingredients in Provitalize are curry leaf extract and sunflower lecithin. We added curry leaf extract for its high levels of phosphorus, iron, vitamin C, vitamin A, B vitamins, and vitamin E. These minerals are all vital for healthy nails, skin, and hair, while sunflower lecithin was handpicked to give bioperine some backup in improving the absorption of all the ingredients in Provitalize. It helps the supplement to be digested more slowly so you can gain all the health benefits, rather than create expensive urine like with a lot of supplements. Most supplements use soybeans to lecithin, but this involves the use of harsh chemical solvents like hexane and acetone. We've used sunflowers instead to produce lecithin in a raw and chemical-free way. So that's all the ingredients. But what benefits can you expect after a few weeks of adding Provitalize to your daily diet? After all, scientific breakthroughs and study results sound good in theory, but what can you expect to happen in real life? After all, what works in a lab or a limited study doesn't necessarily mean you can expect the same to happen to you. Or does it? Since its launch, Provitalize has helped over 12,000 people to regain command over their food cravings, to reduce their intake of junk food, to reduce their absorption of sugars and carbs as fat, but instead to improve their digestion so more food gets turned into energy, allowing them to lose anywhere between 5 and 25 pounds in a few weeks, and all without going on radical diets or torturous exercise regimes. We've received tons of positive reviews from people whose health, weight, energy levels, and lives have been transformed after giving Provitalize a try. Before I share them with you, I can understand if you're a bit skeptical of the reviews you read on supplement websites. There are a lot of unethical companies out there who will knowingly publish false or paid-for reviews to help sell more of their products. You won't get that sort of treatment from us. We aim to be completely transparent and down the line in everything we do. So all the reviews we publish have been collected by Okendo, a third-party review service. We have no control or influence over these reviews, so you can trust they are from real people based on real-life experiences. From these reviews, Provitalize has an average 4.5 out of 5 stars from over 147 ratings and counting. This includes Carolyn Q. She says, "Loved this product. It gives me more energy and less hunger, and my tummy has gone down a bit." Wendy S. gained an added benefit of less joint pain. She writes, "My digestion has been not so great for years, so I've taken digestive enzymes for years, often with every meal. No more. And no more achy joints either." And Jin K provided a lot of feedback in his review, in which he says, "Just to indicate the power that Provitalize gave me, I work in education, and during Teacher Appreciation Week, our PTA brings in 3 days of lunch and junk food all week long. Donuts, cookies, muffins, chips, cakes, etc. That whole week, I didn't eat one crumb of any of that food, and actually did an intentional 3-day fast. I was fine. I felt powerful and confident." This is just a quick selection of what people have to say about Provitalize. You can read lots more reviews on our order page. So now, you may be wondering how much you'll need to invest for a 1-month supply of Provitalize. Before I reveal the discounts we have available, let me ask you this. What is being free of food addiction and gaining your ideal body weight worth to you? When Provitalize is sold in stores, it will retail for $99 for a 30-day supply. That's about $3 a day. And the truth is, that's what it should sell for due to the high-quality ingredients and the cost of manufacturing delayed-release capsules. Yet, while Provitalize is available online and only from this website, you can purchase a 30-day supply at a 33% discount. This reduces your daily investment to just $2 for a supplement that can help replenish your gut microbiome, reduce your food cravings, and help you achieve your ideal body weight with less of the pain and misery of starvation dieting. Consider Provitalize the healthy replacement for a breakfast sandwich at Starbucks. And you can get an even bigger discount when you order a 4-month supply. This allows you to purchase Provitalize for nearly half of what it should cost at retail. To order, all you need to do is select your bottles by pressing the button below this video. You'll then be taken to an ordering screen. Simply enter your shipping and payment information. Your information is protected by the 256-bit secure shopping cart, where 100% of your data is encrypted by McAfee Secure and TrustE certified privacy. This is the same data security standard used by most banks, government, and military organizations, so you can be assured your information is locked-tight secure and won't be shared with anyone, not even us. Once completed, your order of Provitalize will then be shipped for free if you're in the US or Canada. Other countries may need to pay a small shipping fee. Then, simply sit back and relax and await your delivery of Provitalize. And to make your investment even more secure, we offer a no-questions-asked money-back guarantee, because we take your results seriously. We stand behind every product we make. So, one of our core beliefs is that you should never have to pay for something that doesn't work for you. That's why we'll give you a full 2 months to try Provitalize absolutely risk-free. Try Provitalize, and if it doesn't work for you, you'll get your money back. So there's absolutely no risk in giving it a try. The bottom line is, unless you rebalance your gut with good bacteria, you will never be free of the food cravings, keeping you a prisoner inside an overweight body. And trying to starve yourself, cut calories, or lose weight from willpower will never work long-term. Because your food cravings come from your gut, not your brain. In this video, we've shared the scientific research that's proven why eating a diet in processed food ruins your gut microbiome. We've also revealed why you crave carbs and sugars more and more, no matter how much you try to stop eating them. And we've revealed why the probiotics you may have tried in the past were ineffective, and why a probiotic must contain the probiotic strain L-Gaceri SBT2055, contain the bioavailability booster BioPerine, and have delayed-release capsules for it to be effective for weight loss. Provitalize ticks every box. It has the proven science, optimized ingredients list, and a track record to support its claims to be the most thorough and effective probiotic on the market. And via this website, you can get up to a 49% discount on the recommended retail price. So now you're faced with a choice. You can take no action at all and allow Candida to maintain its control of your vagus nerve. You can continue suffering from cravings for junk food. You can continue jumping from diet to diet, battling with hunger, misery, and frustration, and wasting your money on supplements that barely work. Or you can give Provitalize a try. For nearly $1 less than a breakfast sandwich at Starbucks, you can be feeding your body with premium-grade probiotics that rejuvenate your gut bacteria, so you can finally regain control of your food cravings and your health, and lose weight without the pain and rebound weight of normal dieting. Remember, your purchase of Provitalize is protected with a 60-day money-back guarantee. So you either succeed at vanquishing your food addiction and achieving your ideal body weight, or you get a full refund. If at any time you're less than thrilled with Provitalize, simply let us know and we will give you every penny back. You deserve to feel happy and confident when you look in the mirror. Provitalize can help you achieve it. Soon your weight loss struggles can be over, and a new dawn of being healthy, happy, and in control of your body can begin. Take that step right now to a better future. Click Add to Cart to purchase your risk-free supply of Provitalize today.